Well, somebody asked me the question about Jobe Bellingham, and at the time I didn't really have any information, but I do now have something that's come straight from Fabrizio Romano. My name is Stephen Dawes, this is Palace to the Core. Don't forget to subscribe for all the latest news, views and reviews across Crystal Palace. It's been a few days since my last video, but back at things now, so hopefully things will improve from now on. So, apparently, according to Fabrizio Romano, Crystal Palace are still interested in a deal to bring Jobe Bellingham to Crystal Palace. Now, there are, of course, other teams in the Premier League also interested in his signature, so it depends, I guess, on what he thinks, whether he wants to go to Crystal Palace and build up his time in the Premier League slowly, or whether he wants to go straight to a team like Tottenham who are also looking for his signature. So that's as far as I know at the moment, but it means that we are still actively looking at him, so that's a good thing at least. Also, a bit of news, unfortunate news on John Kamani Gordon, who has unfortunately left the club. He's signed for Colchester on a 2-year deal. He says that he's really excited about it. He loves to play, and I think that's part of the trouble, that he's a good young player, and it's a shame that he's had to go to Colchester to get first team football. But again, the Premier League is a high turnover league, and a lot of young players don't make it, even if they are very promising. So I think he is one that perhaps slipped through the cracks at Crystal Palace a little bit, but I do wish him well, and I hope that he does well at Colchester. I hope that he plays well for the guys down there, and build his career from there, because I'm sure he's on to bigger and better things eventually. So he just needs a bit of first team football to get his face in front of the supporters and in front of the scouts. So it's good news for him. Obviously, he wants the first time football. Bit of a shame for Crystal Palace, but unfortunately that's the way things go sometimes. Also, Eze was asked during his England press conference about Michael Olise, and he said that he's a very good player, and he thinks he will go to the very top of the profession, and he didn't really give anything away about whether he is going to Bayern Munich or not. I mean, it's pretty nailed on, I think, that he is going to be going there, but he didn't really say one thing or the other. But he did say that he was, he really enjoyed working with him, and over the last 2 or 3 seasons, and he's really hoping that he goes on to bigger and better things. So no news really from Eze on that perspective. I'm sure he knows, because they're good friends, I'm sure he knows what's going on, but he's not going to be telling anybody in the press that anyway. So, and that's it for today. Let me know down in the comment section what you think about those little pieces of news, and I will see you next time.